London, 7 a.m. on a cold winter's day, and in a city centre hotel room, 24-year-old Llanelli girl Caitlin Silcox is having her hair and makeup done whilst tucking into her second glass of wine of the morning.
It's not the best of fun, because I had to have some wine last evening as well, so you wake up with a little bit of a fuzzy head.
Despite the risk of being half cut, tonight Caitlin is competing in the European Fitness, Fashion and Modelling competition at the O2 Arena, and the booze is a key part of her final preparations.
Wine and the gin is just to flush the water out of your system.
Draining all the extraneous liquid from her body will leave Caitlin as ripped and lean as possible for tonight's competition. Although being tipsy at breakfast is the least of what Caitlin's been putting her body through to get to this point. Over the past few weeks, Caitlin has exercised 3 times a day, every day, and eaten like a wheat-intolerant rabbit. Got kitted up like a Tina Turner ninja gladiator, and undergone spray tans, Botox, and lip fillers. The end result? An amazing catwalk quality body. But underneath the glistening exterior, it's a regime that can cause problems.
Your body composition changes, your weight drops. It's to get, obviously, the ultimate look, but it really affects your hormones, especially as a female. It can be things like your menstrual cycle completely stops. And it's just that your body fat's that low, your estrogen levels drop, your testosterone levels raise naturally. I am lucky enough that usually after competition they bounce back. Some people aren't so lucky. I know other people within the industry who don't have periods all year round. But yeah, it's hard.
So having put herself through all this physical, mental and financial strain, how's she feeling on the big day?
The word anxious is more kind of there than nervous. I love being on stage, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't do it, and I've done it so many times now. But it's probably one of the biggest shows I've been in, actually. I think there was over 300 competitors there last night for registration. But yeah, ideally I'd like to be working away with a trophy, but we will see.
And we'll be back with Caitlin later to see how she does. Meanwhile, welcome to Port Tennant in the Swansea suburbs, home of Floyd's hairdressing salon and place of work for the arresting Matthew Roberts, 20-year-old trainee hairdresser by day, performance artiste by night. Matthew is also the proud owner of a glorious and gravity-defying barnet.
It's like a rock, it don't move. So people like poke it down, because it doesn't go down. It just bounces back to normal. So I like it.
And the secret? Ozone-depleting amounts of hairspray.
And in the car, then I'm spraying in the cars, like I'm as I'm driving, I'm like quickly. I get a light and I was like, what the hell is he doing?
Matthew gets through hundreds of pounds worth each year. But luckily for him, the salon is owned by his doting Auntie Mary, who lets him have it all for free. That and all the washes, blow dries, hair extensions and hair dyes, all applied so liberally and for so long that Matthew's natural hair colour is a dim and distant memory.
I say like a chocolatey, like a caramelly colour, I think, I don't know.
And to top off the hair, there's the nails, the facials, the eyebrows, the fake tans, the makeup. How does he afford it all on his trainee hairdresser's salary? Well, on top of Auntie Mary's moolah, only child Matthew's got a second funding stream, his mum.
I can't say no to him. Can't say no to him. Have you seen those eyes? I can't say no to him.
Amongst the many things Mum can't say no to is Matthew's perfume collection.
You've got my Lady Gaga's, my Chanel, which is running out. You've got your Armani, you've got your Versace, Vera Wang. Once I come out the bath or the shower, I've got to spray myself with at least one of these. To smell good, then I'll just lie in bed to dry. There's got to be at least 400 or less, maybe. I don't know, I'm not good at money. I just buy, I don't really count.
Matthew thinks on a Friday or a Saturday when he gets his pay, that's it, you can go to McDonald's, Domino's, and that's his pay gone. Everything else is Mammy and Auntie Mary.
And we have my faves, my Louis Vuittons. I got one of these ones, and then I've got my overnight bags, which I got 2 of.
Contour makeup, this, that and the other, holidays.
And then my ultimate favourite is my Chanel ring.
The insurance, tax for his car. New car at the moment he's asking for.
And on top of life's daily essentials, there's Matthew's distinctive stage wear.
These wings cost £900, which is a killer, but obviously when you work so much then doing shows, they make you money.
The wings form an integral part of Matthew's stage persona, a look that has begun to get him regular gigs as a singer. So what's it like being the only big-hit angel in his home village of Pontardawe?
Crap. Living in such a small village, growing up as a teenager, was rubbish. Everyone judges you, everyone makes comments to you.
It was whilst Matthew watched Lady Gaga perform in London that he was inspired to don his angel wings, and immediately something clicked.
I thought, oh my god, this is cool. Walk through London with these wings on, everyone stopping for photos. Over the years, obviously being bullied and all that stuff, I kind of had to put this wall up to make sure I won't get hurt again. So when I kind of made this angel look up, it's brought its own person with it. It's taken over kind of way. I'm not this shy person. I would walk the streets with his head down and not say anything. So if someone does put a camera in my face or kind of says an abuse at me, they're going to have it back in their face.
And later, we'll get to sample Matthew's angelic attitude when he does a turn at a local charity bash. Meanwhile, on Beautiful But Broke, we've also caught up with Marc and Corey, two body beautiful party boys who are now trying to get some substance in their lives.
Just want to try and achieve something now, because going out all the time don't really get you anywhere, does it?
They've hooked up with Marc Paul Jones, Llanelli's #1 premier talent agent, who believes he can turn them into the next Anton Deck.
You cool with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely cool, yeah.
So far, it's been all about preparing the ground for their assault on celebrity.
You want to look at the camera like you want her.
Photo shoots to get together a professional portfolio.
You have to like pose with each other.
Modelling classes, and confidence training.
I'm going to be me, because I am the effing best.
Now it's time to put that training into practice. Agent Marc has pulled out all the stops and got them a gig with a local online TV channel. They're going to be interviewing former EastEnders star Carol Harrison, who's in town to promote her new musical. Last night, the boys spent 5 hours on the phone with Agent Marc, coming up with questions and honing their presenter technique, ready for this moment. So, are we about to see the new Anton Deck or the next Jedward?
Hi, Carol. It's lovely to meet you today. First of all, I'm going to introduce ourselves. My name is Marc, and this is Corey.
Hello, Marc. Hello, Corey.
I want to thank you first of all for coming all this way down to have this chat with us.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, so to get the ball rolling, I'm sure, well, myself and Marc are definitely interested, and everyone at home, we want to know what inspired you to write this mod musical.
Okay, so it's not the most dynamic of starts. Bit flat, bit floppy, bit trippy. But credit to the boys, they soon get into the groove.
42 years now I've been in the business.
Is it 42 years, yeah?
42 years? Oof, not that old, are you? Surely not old.
They charm, relax and listen.
And then he hung him out the window.
Yeah.
They forget the mechanics of their prompt cards and have a natural conversation.
Touching on what I said earlier, this is a bit more for me and Marc now than the people at home. But it's for anyone, really. We are trying to get a bit of success in the industry ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if you've got any tips for me and Marc.
Well, see, to me, I didn't think about being famous. My aim was to be a really good actress. And I find it really difficult these days that people say, I want to be famous. And you think, well, what do you want to be famous for?
Yeah, why?
And in fact, all they want to do is be famous.
Yeah.
So I think really it's about passion. I don't think it's about the fame,
It's not
because
the fame,
that's...
no.
That's
you
what
know,
Marc said. He said you don't want to be famous.
You don't want to be famous,
You want to be
That's what we always
successful.
said, isn't it?
Well,
And then fame maybe comes with success.
And on they chat. And after a mere hour chewing the fat on fame, musicals and soap opera superstardom, the boys have transformed into fully fledged lovies.
It's been lovely meeting you. I'm really grateful that you've come down to see us as well. And I think there's only one way to wrap this up now. We've got to have a group hug, love.
Yeah.
oh, good. Yeah, love it.
Don't expect that.
Lovely.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, the interview went good. You know, I've thrown them in the deep end. It's their first interview. To throw them in with someone like Carol, you've got to learn to swim. And fair dues to the boys, they have pulled it off. You know, there's a dream there. I picture them where they will have the exclusivity for big events with A-listers in the world, and I will push for that, and I will get it for them. It's just, as long as they trust in me and believe in me, I'll get it for them.
On Beautiful But Broke, we've got right to the bottom of the story.
It seems to be what all women want at the moment, is a big bum, little waist.
It's just the fashionable thing to have. Toned legs and a nice bum.
We met beauty and fitness entrepreneurs Kate Austin and Kaz Roberts. They were running an aspirational ass class from a tyre garage just outside Bridgend.
Everybody wants to know how to build it, and I know how, so...
Their butt business was ballooning, so they'd taken a lease on a warehouse the size of J-Lo's behind. Ta-da! Their aim? To open the UK's largest 24-hour gym.
They say size matters.
4 weeks on, it's the eve of the grand opening, and there's only one thing left for Kate and Kaz to decide: what to wear at the launch. Although as the Tweedledee and Tweedledum of the beauty and fitness world, it might not take much guessing.
This is just a very small part of our matching collection. As you can see, we wear everything exactly the same. So when we do spend money on clothes, we've got about 2 of everything. But the fact that we do match and stand out benefits our business a lot.
People just smile at us. They sort of like look and then smile. It seems to be a positive. I haven't had any negative.
No, you get somebody come up to you and go, well, why are you wearing the same clothes? I'm like, well, you wouldn't have spoke to us if we wasn't. So
Yeah.
it works.
And matching clothes require matching shoes.
But this is just part of our shoe collection. Trainers anyway. Got lots of other shoes as well.
Pricey habit.
Nike Theas are 120.
These ones, like say, because we fit in smaller sizes, you're looking at 60 quid a pair, but then...
260 for the bottom row. Over a grand.
Yeah, well over a grand with the shoes just for there, and that's not half of what we got.
Well, at least they won't be going to the opening in their slippers. And here it is, the grand unveiling of Kate and Kaz's bum, Botox and buff bodies emporium. The punters are pouring in, and contrary to expectations, Kate's gone the professional route and is addressing the shiny new staff in a panda skin two-piece.
Right, we're going to be opening shortly. Everybody's looking really nice and smart in their uniform, which I'm chuffed to bits with. There's going to be a lot of customers coming in. Make every single one of them feel welcome. Give everybody a bit of attention. Do your best for me today, guys, and make sure everybody doesn't walk out that door without signing up. All right?
And as if to prove that this really is the UK's biggest 24-hour gym, they've got a martial arts squad, the Bridgend roller derby team, and some nifty free runners, all strutting their stuff. Bodybuilding legend Zach Khan's well impressed.
As soon as I walked in, I went, bloody hell, it's massive.
But it's fair to say there's one essential thing missing. A Kate and Kaz ass class.
No matter what, it'll always be Kaz and Kate at the front. I can see that going for forever. I never see that stopping.
My idea really is to duplicate this now elsewhere in the UK. Where, I'm not sure yet, but you'd be surprised how many people message me saying they wish they had something like this in their area. Got people messaging me left, right and centre saying, I wish I lived in Bridgend. And I never thought I'd hear someone say that, to be honest with you. It's quite, that's a massive sense of achievement, that is.
So for the girls who are making a bomb out of beautiful behinds, the whole world is now in front of them. In Brincoch, 26-year-old beautician Jade, her friends Leanne and Lucy, and her mum's best mate Sonia are all putting on their slap, ready for a night out in Swansea.
If I've got the time, I can spend like 4 hours getting ready. But if I need to, I can get ready in 1 hour. But like today now, I've been getting ready most of the day, really.
Oh my gosh, look how poofy my hair is.
You've got to have a good canvas to start with, haven't you?
Absolutely.
You know, you can't be buzzing, can you? And then expect it to be fabulous.
Yeah, you can't take a gargoyle, put makeup on her and make her look pretty. You can't, it's impossible.
Everybody's pretty.
But I was going to say, everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Yeah, anyway, and Nave.
Thing is, right, we know that these men prefer less, but we got a lot of makeup to use up. We can't let it go to waste. So that's why we end up going overboard. It's not because we really need it, it's just because we want to use up the You got?
No, I have to paint in the cracks, I do. Put a bit of cement on and... But I need a facelift if anyone's offering.
Animals don't need makeup and animals are beautiful.
Girls are lucky, I think, you know, because
wear
we've
makeup,
got more things to wear, more things to do with our face, more things to do with our hair.
Like girls that have got no boobs can make themselves look like they got loads of boobs and like they're really perky. But if you've got big boobs, it's hard to make them look nice in a little dress. You know?
Men like some men just like big boobs. Full stop. My father was a breast man. He's definitely a breast man.
Some boys don't realise how powerful the boob is. How the breasts are so powerful.
Power in the nipple.
The banter and the wine are flowing, as is the cash. Before setting foot out of the door, it's already been an expensive night for Jade and the girls.
Well, if you were to, like, the lashes are about £6, the hair extensions over £100, the dress about £50, shoes £50, handbag £25. God, I'm worth a lot now. Only joking. No, to be honest, I think my biggest expense is probably hair extensions and makeup. Like, I've used loads of makeup today. I've used primer, I've used the white makeup, the normal foundation, the concealer, the highlighter, the darker foundation, the dark powder, the light powder, the translucent powder, the blusher, highlighter, then there's eye makeup, and I've got so much on. There's a lot of people that can't do what we're doing because they simply can't afford it. And a few of the girls couldn't come out tonight because they're skint. What would you say yours, like, your most expenses when it comes to your looks?
Oh God, it's unlimited, isn't it? You just spend so much. When you see something you like, you've just got to keep buying more and more each time. I love dresses. I think I've spent about £500 on a dress before, just for a night out. It's probably just sitting in my wardrobe doing nothing now.
And Leanne spends almost as much on her hair extensions.
Should I set you back?
I think it was about £300. Yeah. It's worth it though. Yeah. You know.
Was it? She's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just got long hair, I don't care how much
It's
it
lush.
costs.
No, it's lush. It's more feminine, it's sexy. It's really sexy. And guys want something to grab onto. They do.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
That's what you gotta
grown out of somebody else's scalp. Isn't that amazing?
I know.
This hair has grown out of somebody else's head.
Yeah.
And it's now in a little village of Bryncoch in South Wales in the middle of the UK.
I know.
Like, just...
It sounds awful.
crazy, isn't it?
And what if it's from someone like really scruffy and...
It could be from a man.
Oh God.
And so, for this everyday night on the town, the girls sashay out of the house in approximately £1,500 worth of makeup, clothing and hair that may or may not have originated from the scalp of a scruffy man.
Obviously, I'm the prettiest. Obviously.
Ladies, your carriage awaits for the short journey into Swansea. Meanwhile, some 200 miles away in the O2 Arena in London, it's the finals of the European Pro-Am Fitness and Fashion Competition.
It's the one and only WBFF European Championships.
There are camera crews and photographers everywhere, and for Llanelli beauty and fitness model Caitlin, the big moment has arrived. Over the course of the next 30 minutes on stage, Caitlin will find out if several months of physical, mental and financial hammerings have all been worth the effort. The competition has 2 rounds, first bikini and then theme wear. Caitlin's hoping to come out on top, not for the plastic trophy and £500 prize money, but for the fact that the winner will be given their pro card, professional status, and with it, the chance to win lucrative modelling and sponsorship contracts. With so many girls competing, it's going to be tough, but Caitlin believes she knows what the judges are looking for.
I'd say your physique, probably about 40%. They do have a desired look that they go for usually. It's the big bouncy hair, big glamorous makeup. They want the sexy side of things, but then they also want the pretty girl next door, someone that people can relate to and look up to. You know, it's the glitz and glamour of it. I think that's what wins a competition, not necessarily who has the best body. It's not just about that, it's the overall package.
Whilst Caitlin struts her overall package, back in Pontardawe, big-haired Angel Matthews getting spruced up ready for his charity concert spot.
Ready?
In order to look truly heavenly, he'll need his fake tan topped up.
Ta-da! Brown. Happy days.
Next, it's the angelic hairdo. It may look divine, but fitting it is pure hell.
It was around with like 200 or 300 clips that's in my head to keep this headpiece in. And it's heavy.
Thankfully, Matthew's Auntie Mary owns the salon, so this one's on the house.
I absolutely adore him and encourage him to be different and be himself. Like I've always said to Matthew, it's better to be looked at than overlooked. As simple as that, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And be yourself, no matter what. And I'm very proud of you.
Tonight's performance is a charity gig down the local naval club. Be it Las Vegas or Llandovery, showtime means glow time. Studs, wings and plenty of bling.
Right, and we're done.
Give it up one more time for Buffy Roberts!
It's me, and I was wondering if after all these years you liked me.
I do this for the people who are too scared to be themselves, who aren't happy with themselves, people who are scared to come out as gay, bisexual, transgender, lesbian, anything. So I kind of think if I put all this image on, that I could push people the right direction, because if I can do this in front of an audience, why can't they just come out and be themselves and be happy and just be them who they want to be in life?
I've forgotten how it felt before the world faded.
Part of me says, yeah, I'm doing it for myself, Matthew, because he was that shy person in school who got bullied a lot and who got dangled over a staircase in school. This now is somebody who can stand up and go, hi, thank you for what you've done, because without your help of the bullies, then I wouldn't be this person today, so thanks. You made this person. If you don't like it, you know where to go.
I'm so proud of you. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in another part of the universe, at the beauty and fitness modelling competition, it's the theme wear round. The contestants have been encouraged to come up with a glamorous look that not only complements their physique, but is also tasteful and classy. It's an eclectic mix. Caitlin is sporting her gladiator attire. When she had her fitting, this arresting outfit of 7,000 hand-glued crystals appeared very glam and out there. However, tonight it seems she's up against some stiff and outlandish opposition. As amidst the usual cacophony of feathers and sparkles, there's an angel who seems to have been caught up in an explosion in a tanning factory. A model impaled on a Christmas tree. And most eye-catching of all, someone who appears to have been run over by a trawler. When it comes to the judges choosing their final 5, it'll be a tough call. But will Caitlin make it?
Can I get Natalia Aisha, please? Can I get Connie Grossman? Can I get Sabrina Grima, please? Can I get Agata Dudek? And can I get Asta Garbunski, please?
So the exploding angel and the Christmas tree make it to the final 5. But there's no trawler lady, and more to the point, no Caitlin. So as Caitlin reluctantly leaves the stage, the crown goes to Sabrina the Christmas tree, a worthy winner.
Welcome to the WBFF Pro family.
And as Sabrina collects her plastic trophy, her cheque for 500 quid, and in all likelihood a number of highly lucrative modelling and sponsorship contracts, it's left to Caitlin to sum up where it all went wrong.
Expectations for this competition were a lot higher, because I took 5th place in the Worlds. The previous Europeans, I took 2nd place. Yeah, obviously it's not nice knowing that you've done better in the past and not walking away with as high a placing, but it's one of those things I think I needed to get to this stage of not doing as well to know that your body needs a break. It's been 2 years basically non-stop of, dieting and competition prep. Yeah, it's just, it's a learning curve. It's not going to set me back. It's one of those things that, it just pushes me harder for next time I step on stage.
Whilst Caitlin vows to fight another day, for Marc and Corey, the night has only just begun. And they're in London tonight too. As part of his annual thank you to his acts and clients, agent Marc has hired a party bus for a Christmas roister doister. Careening through the streets of London, the champagne's flowing, the tequilas are on the house, and it's promising to get pretty messy before Big Ben bongs. In Swansea, things are rather more sedate. Having spent all of that time and money getting it on for a big night out, it seems the city's residents got wind of Jade and her mate's plans, and the entire population appears to have decamped. Still, waste not, want not, and they can always dance the night away. There's no lack of partners on Agent Marc's party bus, where he's just about to play Santa to Corey and Marc.
Wait. Now, you've never done a photo shoot in your life. Neither of you. I believe in you. Quiet! This is important. This is really important. I see beyond everything. I believe beyond everything. You have to understand me. This is your first photo of your first photo shoot of the whole world. Quiet!
Listen, I don't always have complete faith in you, and Marc will be the first to tell you that, right? But for everything you've done to me, for me, I thank you.
All over here. We're only just starting the trip.
That's it. This trip is over for Beautiful But Broke. But in answer to all the mockers and the knockers, the last word goes to the Bard of Brincourt, Jade.
I think that people do judge a book by its cover and they think that people are superficial. And you do kind of feel a bit superficial. Like there is more to life, and we all know that. It doesn't take a chimpanzee to know that. But if you see people and they look like they are superficial and they're enjoying themselves and they're happy, probably just nice people enjoying their lives.